Good morning, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. Oh, I'm excited. We're in Asha 5 today. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrian Christ followers, the Magi. And my friends, Zoroastrianism is the original religion, and it's so good. My friends, it's love, it's pure, it's unmixed. There's no hate, there's no evil, there's no God that does good and evil, that sends sickness and disease and heals. It's just the highest principle of God good you can imagine, my friends. And then there's Asha, his perfect idea that we're meant to live in. And this little orange book shows you how to live in that. So if you've been searching and crying out to God, why did you make me? Why did you make the world like this? My friends, you're going to see the world that he made that we call Asha. It's heaven on earth. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea. And how as you take that idea, that word, that spirit into you, it's going to manifest into a reality. My friends, Asha 5, it's so powerful. Before we start that though, I have to thank you. 2 people this week went and left a review at Amazon for Asha. And every time you do that, we sell more books. And the more books we sell, we give more money to charity. And that's one thing. Hear me, my friend. One thing I want people to know is my heart. I take no money for ministry. I give it all away. Because I want people to know I love you just for you. It's not to get your money, my friends. And I think people need that in their life at some time. Someone that just loves you, wants to be with you, spend time with you. My friends, and there's no other motive. I don't want your money. I want your friendship. I want you to join our family. I want you to be happy. I want you to spread this message by living in your good, by being peaceful and joyful. My friends, and when we are that, we create that. Could you imagine a whole world of people that just love each other and they don't want your money. They don't want your sex. They don't want anything. They just want you to be happy. My God, what a beautiful world this would be. It'd be the true world, the real world. My friends, so if you don't have it yet, Asha by Winston Head, available at Amazon. I'll put it in the drop-down description. All the money goes to charity. My friends, and you'll get the greatest book ever. I cannot tell you how much I love this book. I'm a book lover as it is, but this book is so much more. My friends, it's my life. My friends, it's my family. It answered all the questions I had. And I'm so grateful for that. Asha 5. The statement is believe only the highest truth and you enter Asha. We all want to enter Asha because it's heaven on earth. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea. It's where we're meant to live and we're always striving for. My friends, the alcoholic, the drug addict, they're trying to find Asha. My friends, and so sometimes they'll take that first drink and it kind of makes them feel a little something, but then they take the next drink and it's not the same and they're so frustrated and they try more and more. My friends, with sex, right? Where it makes you feel a little better and then you try more and more, but it's not working. My friends, Asha works every time. That word, that frequency, every time it brings you that peace. It brings you that joy. It brings you that hope. It brings you that God-good feeling. My friends, we all want to enter Asha. It's where we're meant to live. It's the only place you're satisfied. How do we do it? It says believe only the highest truth. So we have to know what the highest truth is. And we have to know, well, maybe we're believing the wrong thing. Maybe we're believing one of the lower T truths that we've been given that's keeping us out of Asha. You know, Rumi said it so perfect. Our job is not to go and search for love, but to tear down the walls that we have built to keep love out. My friends, it's the same with Asha. Asha is here now, but we have to look at those lower T truths, those false beliefs that we have that's keeping Asha out. And Asha 5, it says, as the wise Lord is perfect, so his idea of creation is perfect. This is called Asha truth. This idea of truth is the very Spirit of God. So my friends, get this. Understand this. Don't leave me. This is going to set you free. As the wise Lord is perfect, so his idea of creation is perfect. My friends, you are perfect in truth and reality. This world is perfect. My friends, there's no hate. There's no anger. There's no war. There's no suffering. There's no disease. That's reality. That's Asha. Because what else could a perfect creator have but a perfect idea of you and his creation? My friends, and if you're experiencing something other than that, then you're not believing, holding the right frequency of the highest truth, the real above all real, the Spirit of God, the good God. And here's where people get mixed up. You probably have the wrong spirit. You've probably accepted the wrong God, and people hate to hear that. I understand, my friends. But think about it. In every different country, they have a different religion and a different book and a different God. And they all think theirs is the right one. And they all think they should go in and kill the other country because they have the wrong God. Right? They're just animals. They're just sinners. They're just infidels. They're just evil. Why not wipe them out, take their spoils? Right? Because you surely have the right one. But if you're even thinking that way, that you go in and kill men, women, and children and take their stuff for your God, you probably have the wrong God. My friends, you probably have the wrong capital T truth. And as long as you have that spirit, that frequency, that idea, that false word in you, my friends, you'll never find peace. The original religion, Zoroastrianism, our God is just good. It's the love without the hate and the anger and the fear. My friends, it's just peace. It's just life without the death. It's health without the sickness and disease. My friends, it's just good. Doesn't that resonate in your heart as I say that? And I know it can be scary for people when you're brought up from a small child and they told you, your parents and your grandparents and your priest and your teachers all told you, you can't apostatize from this faith or there will be serious consequences. And if not from them, from their God. My friends and people, they don't like to think about this. But in your heart, you already know it. That God is better than what you've been presented. God has been misrepresented to you and to the world to keep people bound in the wrong false ideas. So you'll go in and kill when your government tells you. You'll send your own children to die and you'll call it patriotic. My friends, instead of what it is, atrocity, evil, awful, sad. My friends, God is all good. That's what the original religion teaches. It says, Asha, it's the true vision of God's ideal existence. It is the real above all real, all that seems real. It's the truth above all the capital T truths. It's the God above all the lower G gods. It's the highest truth, creation in perfect order and harmony. My friends, and get this, where nothing occurs at the expense or harm of another. Is that the most beautiful words that have ever been written on a page? And it's reasonable and it makes sense and your heart cries yes, yes, yes. And how many times have you sat in a church or a temple or a synagogue and heard stories and your heart says no, no, no? My friends, God is good and He's love and He's pure. He's not mixed. He's undiluted, undefiled, pure. And it's that pure light that runs out the darkness. And it's that pure love that runs out the hate, fear, and greed. My friends, and you live in that light of truth, and the darkness can't enter. And they start to call you a magi, a magic worker, a miracle worker. Your divine health and sickness and disease dies when it comes into your atmosphere. Your peace. You can walk into a war zone and you bring peace. You walk into a room and love and light walks in with you. You're the voice of reason and truth. My friends, Asha, the perfect creator's perfect idea. You are the perfect creator's perfect idea. Hold these truths. Hold this idea, hold this word, hold this spirit of the all-good God, and you take that all-good God spirit frequency idea into you. The Christ said, be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. My friends, think only perfect. Believe only that and watch it's going to manifest in your world. And my friends, being perfect, it's not about what the world religions call sin. Doesn't matter if you smoke a cigarette. Might not be good for you. Your intellect will be telling you, do you know what? This body's meant to breathe oxygen and not this smoke. And you know, it's not sin, but it might not be good for us. Doesn't matter if you say what they call curse words, poo-poo, caca, or whatever. My friends, that's not a sin. It might make you look a little ignorant to other people, but it's not a sin. My friends, sin is not holding the attributes and principles of God, being love. If you're not love, that's sin. If you're not in peace, if you're not joyful, if you're not kind, my friends, that's what sin and error is. And when you hold those frequencies, my friends, it brings you down to those lower frequencies, the wrong mindsets, the false word, the false gods, the false truth, the mixed. And your world will always be mixed. It'll always be good and evil. It'll be health and disease. It'll be love and hate. It'll be peace and war for as long as people hold those mixed ideas of God. My friends, set God free today to just be who He is, pure good, pure love, pure peace, pure kind. And He has no attributes of the evil spirit. My friends, you take that spirit into you, that idea, and you're going to enter Asha. Asha 5. My friends, go leave your review on Amazon. We pray for everyone that leaves a review that Asha be actualized in their life. Partner with us. Know I love you. And we'll see you next time.